So I'm heading into the desert. This will be my first time I'm actually going to walk on foot, as far as I can go, to be honest. So wish me well. I've got some water in my backpack. Obviously sunglasses is a must because of the glare of the sun. Proper hiking shoes. My phone has got a GPS map, so just to put me in the right direction. And then here I go as I venture into the wilderness. My walking could be a bit wobbly at times. That's because of the nature of the sand. At times you feel as if you're going to sink into the sand, then you have to quickly change direction. So what I normally do is, in order to make sure I'm on a safe route, I always follow the path of the truckers, actually, so you can see the tires. So that shows me that I'm going in the right direction. So anyway, wish me well as I venture into the desert. As I said, the camera might be a bit wobbly at times. This is because of the sand. If I feel I'm sinking, then I have to quickly move to something a bit more sturdy. But the good thing is that I can't drown in the sand anyway. So anyway, off I go. As far as I can go. Definitely the occasional noise of cars ferrying tourists back and forth, so that's inevitable though. But I just try my best. Okay, it's quite a busy day. A lot of tourists. So, because this is a desert, there is a tanker coming through. So what the tanker is, the tanker goes to different sites and just to deliver water, because obviously there's no water in the desert. So the tanker will deliver water to campsites in the desert. So that's a tanker going back out of the desert. So off I go, continue walking. There might be a lot of noise in the background. As I said, there are a lot of truckers taking people back and forth into the desert. So the ground is not too bad at the moment. Yeah, so this is me. One of the other goals I did set for myself was to be able to walk as far as the eye can take it into the desert without being with a tour guide. So the only thing is, you need to have come a few times to be able to, because I remember the first time I came, looking at the rocks, everything looked the same, but as time went by, I realized that the pattern on the rocks is different. So, and to me that's a kind of guide, so that enables me to know where I am. And then another sign for me is I've been to see the sheep, the animals which are fed on the desert, so that's another stop sign that gives me, because there are no addresses sadly here. So you just have to rely on your own internal GPS. But for you to rely on your internal GPS, you ought to have come here a few times to know your way around. So, and then life is funny. If I get lost, what I do, I just backtrack. What I normally do is, I'm not sure if you can see my my footsteps. So if I get a bit lost or confused, I normally just trace my footsteps back to the main entrance. Anyway, we continue the walk. And the weather is not too hot anyway, so it's manageable. But as I said, before you set off, inform your tour guide. Don't just think I can do it myself. Believe me, you can't, because for a first timer looking at the rocks, everything looks the same. So you need to let someone know that you're wandering a bit out of the main building. And the good thing is, even if you get lost, there are a lot of Bedouin tour guides going back and forth, so just flag them down and they'll be happy to take you back to where your camp is. So, and they're very, very helpful, because they know that you've come to visit such a unique place in the world and in history. Wadi Rum is a UNESCO protected site, so that means because it's a natural site, it can't be tampered with. So everything is in the main natural setting. So as I said, there are no addresses, there's no GPS guide. The only thing you rely on is your own internal guide. But the Bedouins, when it comes to hospitality, kindness, I put them 100 over 100. They will go out of their way to make sure you're comfortable. So the only good thing is just ask, and then yeah, you'll be guided or pointed in the right direction. So, and they're very happy to say welcome to Jordan and welcome to Wadi Rum. So yeah, as I said, the camera might wobble a bit. It's just because of the landscape. At times you think you're sinking in the sand, and then you just have to change direction. But not that you'll sink, and you know, it's just that the sand is very unique down here. So, and that's why the truckers, there's a special kind of car or truck that can come into Wadi Rum. They have specialized jeeps that can come in here, because obviously you can't just bring any car in here. Rest assured, everything's going to fall apart, because the sand is very unique. So that's another trucker there. So yeah, sometimes I just feel like taking off my shoes, but the sand is very hot, so that's just not advisable, to be honest. And there are a lot of bugs, and you know, just to be on the safe side. Occasional time I found broken bottles, so as I said, make sure you have a pair of proper hiking shoes, So dependent on the terrain. So hiking shoes are a must, because as I said, there are a lot of rocks around, and if you're not in the right shoes, there's a tendency that you might fall down and injure yourself. I mean, the last thing is you want to cut short your holiday with broken bones or a broken leg. So just make sure sunglasses is a must because of the glare of the sun, especially if you pass 30. It's advisable to wear sunglasses. I mean, it's not just a fashion itinerary, it is a must. A hat, very important. Something to protect you from the sun, proper clothes. As Jordan is a conservative Muslim country, obviously proper dressing is advised. So, you cover yourself properly. So that's about it now. And if I think of anything else, then obviously I'll just put it on here. Or if I have to do another video, then I can add it to it. But as I said, nothing can prepare the human mind for Wadi Rum. Nothing. And it's a privilege to be able to walk without actually going into a trucker.